What's going on, guys? Godzilla Man here, and before I get to what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna tell you guys that this game's kind of laggy, but everybody was lagging, and I went into another game and it was lagging too, so I couldn't really redo this. But anyway, I mean, it's fine because I did good, so it's not bad. I'm just saying don't mind the lag. But anyway, um, today I'm gonna be talking about PlayStation 2. Now, a lot of you are probably like, why are we talking about a 15-year-old console? It's because, you know how PS3 had PS1 and 2 Classics? Well, PS4 is getting that. But we're not sure if they're getting PS1 Classics. We don't know about that. But, PS2 is getting, or PS4 is getting PS2 Classics. And the way people figured this out, before Sony announced this, but before that, people figured it out by looking at the PS4 Star Wars bundle, and they're like, okay, there's 3 PS2 games, and a lot of people are like, it's just imports, kind of like the Nathan Drake collection. And speaking of Nathan Drake collection, I have a PS4 Nathan Drake collection bundle unboxing that I did. It's down in the description below, so check that out if you want. But anyway, people thought they were just imports, and they looked at the graphics versus a PS2. I mean, if you look at the graphics from those PS2 Star Wars games versus the original PS2 disc on the PS2, the graphics don't look much different. And you know, a lot of people are like, well, HD remakes or imports or anything like that look way better than the original console it came out on. Kind of like Uncharted looks way better on the, HD remade on PS4 than it did on PS3. But the only thing really is that I noticed, because I did see the difference between them. I don't have it. I'm just saying I saw both graphics, and all I really saw was a little brighter on PS2. Now, I'm sure it was like that because PS2 has HDMI and PS4 has HDMI and PS2 has AV, so you could tell there's going to be a little bit more better picture, so it's going to be brighter and better, but the graphics really weren't anything different. Plus, the games had the PS2 boot up screen, so usually imports don't do that. So people asked Sony, and Sony said, yes, we are working on PS2 Classics on PS4. That's all that can be said. So yeah, they didn't say anything else, so we don't know if they're going to be like PS3, where it was just download only, or if it's going to be you can get the PS2 disc and put it in to the PS4, which I hope, because there are not a lot, but there's about three PS2 games that I want to go back to, because it'll bring back a lot of memories. So, I mean, I could go back since I still have my PS2. It's just it would be nice on my PS4 because my PS2 is at my dad's, and if I'm with my mom or something like that, then I can still play those PS2 games, which would be nice. But if it is download, if they're for download, I will rebuy them. But I remember looking, and PS3 didn't have those PS2 classics, so I hope they bring more PS2 games to PS4. But I really I'm ultimately hoping it's disc, like you could put the disc in PS4. So that'll be pretty cool. Another really awesome thing about this is that nobody's ever seen this before because PS2 didn't have trophies. So, PS2 didn't have trophies, PS4 does, so that means that the PS2 games that are going to be played on PS4 are going to be able to get trophies unlocked, which is pretty awesome. So that'll be really cool to see what it would be like to get earned. Sorry, I'm stuttering a lot, but it would be awesome to get trophies in your PS2 games. We've never seen that before, so yeah, that'll be pretty cool. We're still waiting to see if there's going to be PS1 Classics. I personally don't care, because I mean, I can get PS1 Classics on my Vita, so I mean, I really don't care. I'm really just pumped for the PS2 Classics. And PS3 Classics aren't coming back, but they do have PS Now that you can rent PlayStation 3 games. It's just you have to have a pretty high-speed internet. So, yeah, I mean, you can pay, I don't know if it's like $20 for like 120 bucks a month, I think, for like 100 some PS3 games to rent. It's online streaming though, so you can't actually download them. But that will go real fast because if you buy them, you don't have to download them, so it'll go real fast. You don't have to wait for any installation or anything. So that's a good thing. So we have some type of PS3 backwards compatibility. It's not full backwards compatibility, but it's still close to it. And we're getting PS2 games. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, stomp on the like button. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.